Hey guys, welcome to my channel again. I have a new video today. So the video is going to be talking about how I stretch out my curls and how I get this look. If you guys seen, I had made a video about this before, but now I have changed methods. It's a little bit different. It's not too dramatic, but I wanted to make an updated video for you guys to show you what I'm doing now with my hair. And basically this new method is catering to me having more stretched out curls in the front of my hair compared to the back. So if you guys have hair like that, please continue to watch, and thank you again for clicking on this video, and let's go ahead and get right into it. The first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take the top half of my hair, and it doesn't have to be a precise cut or line or anything. I'm just gonna grab and just get the top half of my hair, because I've noticed that the top half of my hair has looser curls than the back. So if you guys had looked into my last video about how I stretch out my curls, then you would notice that all over my head I would do the plaits, but I noticed that the top half of my hair, it would be more stretched out than I would like it to. So I noticed that this is the curl pattern that I'm trying to get to, the kind of curled but a little bit more stretched out, and I noticed that the back is not as stretched out as I would like it to be, so that's why I'm going to only do the plaits in the back now. I'm going to still be using the same products that I used in my previous video. This is the Shea Moisture Strengthen, Growth and Restore Leave-In Conditioner, and this is the Miss Jessie's Coily Custard. You can find the Miss Jessie's Coily Custard at Target, I believe Sally's, and this you can find at Ulta, Target, Walmart, and I think that you can find this at Walmart, but I haven't seen it at Walmart yet. So you can find these things at a variety of places. So I'm going to use the same stuff. I already washed my hair, already conditioned it, and I had already put some argan oil inside of it, so I'm just going to go ahead and get ready to start on the back of my hair. I'm going to start off with the Shea Moisture leave-in conditioner, and I normally do about 3 to 4 plaits in the back, so I'm going to go ahead and section off. And another thing that I have started to do now is add more product into my hair. I was looking at some YouTube videos, and I had seen that not adding as much product will not hold the curls as much, and it'll leave the curls a little bit more moisturized than if you don't put you know, less product in, because I was putting a lot of product, but it wasn't enough, and I noticed that I wasn't sectioning as good as I should have been. So that's why I go ahead and section off, and I try to put as much product as I can, not too much, but enough to get my hair moisturized like I need it to be. So then I'm going to go ahead and go into the Miss Jessie's Coily Custard and get about like a quarter size of that. I used to get like a dime size of the Miss Jessie's, but like I said, I'm upping the amount of product that I'm putting into each section now. And I've noticed that this has made a tremendous difference, and my curls have a lot more moisture, and I don't you know, it doesn't feel dry like after 2 days. So then I'm going to go ahead and plait the back of my hair. And I'm not going to go all the way down, but you guys will see that I will stop like right before it gets to the end, and then I will just go ahead and then just twist it around my finger. And I noticed that this helps because if you go all the way down, your ends will be kind of crunchy, and it will look like it'll look wavy, but you won't have your curl pattern. So the braids is just to stretch it out. It's not gonna have you like that little braid effect, but it will at the end if you don't do the curling at the end. So I think I'm gonna do about 3 sections. So now I'm going to do like the middle section, and then I'm just going to go ahead and continue with the method that I was saying, getting the Shea Moisture, going ahead and rubbing that in, making sure that my hair is detangled all the way. starting from the from the ends all the way up to the root, making sure that it's enough product within all of the section. And if you feel like it's not enough, then, of course, go ahead and dip back into it and put some more. And then go into the Miss Jessie's. Rub that in, and then go ahead and start your braiding. Now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the top half. So although I'm not braiding this part, I'm still going to be putting product in here. So I'm going to go ahead and go into my Shea Moisture. I'm not dividing this into sections. I'm just going to go ahead and do this whole section all at once. And of course, I'll split in between and make sure I have each section moisturized within my scalp. I kind of feel like when it feels slippery, that's when you know that you have enough product, because if it feels kind of just a tad bit rough, then you know that oh, I probably need a little bit more product, because your hair will soak in the product, and then once it fully dries, you will see the difference. Your hair will have so much moisture in it. And I'm a type of person to where my hair is thin, and I don't like it to stick down onto my face. That's why I never liked grease. But this does not happen, and I feel like I really love that, and that's the reason why I was kind of shying away from putting too much product in it, because I did not want it to look like I had a lot of product. But with the products that I use, I feel like it works perfectly fine. I have not went outside of the box and tried any new products, so if you guys have any new products that you guys recommend for me to try, then I will definitely try to check those out. But I feel like this combo works really well for me. Actually, it was a mistake me using it. I just used pretty much what I had at home, and it came out to work really good. I've been using both of these products for over a year now, and I feel like they're my go-tos. So I'm just taking this elastic, and normally I wrap it around just once, but because this one is kind of stretched out, I'm gonna wrap it around 2 times, and then I just let it dangle like that. And so what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go ahead and get a satin rag and just wrap it up for the night, and then in the morning I'll take the plaits down and take this down and kind of shake my hair and unloosen some of those curls that are sticking together a little bit, and I have my hair, and I will show you guys that in the morning. But how I kind of set up how I'm going to put on the satin rag, I basically pin these kind of together. You can either do it with a bobby pin, or you can kind of hold your hand. And I have this satin rag that is kind of looks like a scarf, and so as I'm holding it with one hand, the other hand is wrapping it around, and then I have this at the top, and so I just kind of cover it at the top, and it works perfectly fine. So now that everything is done, I can't find my satin rag right now to show you guys how I wrap up my hair with the satin rag. But if I can't find my satin rag at the moment, or at nighttime or anything, then what I do is I use an old t-shirt and or my microfiber towel, and I'll just wrap that around my pillow, or put my pillow inside of the old t-shirt if the t-shirt is big enough, and I'll just lay on that, because a t-shirt is way better than the cotton pillow case. But if you also have a silk pillowcase, then that works fine, because it's still keeping that moisture inside of your hair. So you don't always need a satin rag. There are other alternatives that you can use to retain the moisture while you're sleeping, and your hair will be perfectly fine. I've laid on this before, and the curls are still bouncy in the morning, so don't worry about that at all. It will be totally fine. So make sure you either have a satin rag a satin pillowcase, an old t-shirt, or your microfiber towel. And you know, I'm pretty sure there are other alternatives out there as well, but those are the things that I know about. So I'm gonna go ahead and sleep on this overnight, and then I'll show you guys the results in the morning. So as you guys can see, my hair is still intact, it's still in place. I had to end up sleeping on top of a old t-shirt last night instead of using my satin wrap, because I still couldn't find it, which was fine because I still locked in my moisture in my hair, and it still feels very fine. It's not dry or anything like that or brittle. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this down so you guys can see how it looks in the morning after I slept on it. Okay, so I'm going to start taking down the back first. This is how it looks when I take down the back. I do sometimes have to unravel some of the curls that are attached to one another, which is fine. And I don't comb through the curls at all. I just let them be as they are. I'm just detaching some of them that are kind of hooked together. And as you guys can see, it's more stretched out. I didn't know you guys got a good look at how it looked before I had braided it down, but it was tighter than this. The curls are still kind of small, but that's fine because I don't want them too loose to where it looks like it's pretty much blow dried or straightened. So now I'm going to take down the top of my hair. And as you guys can see, it just falls right into place. With this one, it may be a little bit tighter because I didn't braid it, but that's fine because the top of my hair is a little bit more naturally looser than the bottom. So this is how it looks. So if you guys are in a rush and you need to go, this look is perfectly fine. But if you haven't gotten ready yet, what I mostly try to do is I try to do this as soon as I wake up. And then while I'm doing my makeup or getting dressed, ironing my clothes, whatever, I try to go ahead and put it in a high ponytail just so it can stretch out just a tad bit more. This won't stretch out your hair to the point to where it looks straightened or anything, but it'll just help it pull back some of those loose ends that weren't too stretched out. And don't worry about the front either if you're like me and the front is kind of looser than the back, because this method does not pull the front. If you are one of those people that the front curls are kind of tight, then you would want to do a low ponytail or low bun or something like that, because that will pull down the front. So I do this while I'm getting ready, and then once I finish getting ready, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the finished look on how this looks. This you can have in for however long, 15-20 minutes, however long you're getting ready, and then undo it and then shake out your curls and you're ready to go. Basically, I don't put anything else in my hair in the morning. That's why I make sure that I put enough of the moisturizer and stuff in at night, because it literally does not need anything. If you want to put like a tad bit of oil, if you're going to be outside in the heat or anything like that, then you can go ahead and do that, but I don't add any more of the product in the morning. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready for the day, and I'm going to show you guys how it looks after it's been up here for a while. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm dressed now and I'm ready to start my day. So as you guys can see, I still have my hair in the high pineapple or whatever you want to call it. So now I'm going to go ahead and take it down so I can show you guys how it looks a little bit more stretched out. Okay, so I take it off and I go ahead and shake my hair out, kind of do my hands through it and make sure like my hair isn't flat, it has a lot of volume. And I think it's kind of cute if I was wear my hair right here with the bangs, because it just falls into place, or I'll either part it and kind of wear it like that, or kind of put it to the side if I want. But the bangs look kind of cute for today. I just kind of play around with it and see what kind of style I want to go for the day, what kind of matches my outfit and stuff like that, what looks good. But yeah, it's not like too stretched out, but it's good enough to where it's not too short, and it shows some of my natural length. So yeah, here's the final look. I hope this really helped you all that have kind of hair like me that's kind of stretched out in the front but tight in the back. And I hope to see that you guys found this method very helpful. In the comments down below if you guys tried this method out and how it turned out for you. This is just something that I kind of thought about one day and I wanted to try it, and I've been doing this method instead of my old method now. So thank you guys again for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my next video. Like and subscribe and leave a comment if you like. See you in my next video, guys. Thank you.